Alright guys, it's Joe here, and today I got a nice little match of free-for-all on Modern Warfare 2 using veiws. You can see my perks right there. Super Rep Pro basically on this match was like a godsend. I can't believe how helpful it was, and it's just such a good perk, and I'm pretty sure it's in Modern Warfare 3, like a variation of it, so I'm going to be using that like nobody's business. So this is a pretty good match, and yeah, I've actually, I didn't really expect myself to actually enjoy myself playing Modern Warfare 2 that much. I have said previously, my last commentary, but I'm going to start playing more and posting more, so this is my general phase out of Black Ops. But I don't know, I actually really enjoyed it. Normally I don't enjoy it, but I guess I just got a good little lobby, and they were quite fun to play with because they weren't dickheads who just would use noob tubes, so I was pretty happy with that. And I really underrated this gun. Like, I thought it was shit. I mean, like, considering when you play Black Ops there's actually recoil on guns, using any gun on this now is just like, oh my god, there's no recoil regardless of what you're using, whether it's an FT1000 or the Uzi as I'm using here. So yeah, I don't have much time to talk about the stuff I want to talk about, but I'm going to quickly try and knock it out, and that's what she said right there. So yeah, when I was down at my girlfriend's university, we were out, well, before we went out, you obviously pre-drink, and I don't know if some of you guys might be not know what that means if you're young, or I don't know if Americans do it. I assume you do. What you do is you drink before you leave to go out, so preferably you're drunk by the time you leave, so you don't have to drink as much in a club or bar when it's really expensive. It just works out cheaper, and that's what students do, and it's what a lot of people do, and it's fun because you end up just playing drink games and getting pissed. So always enjoyable. So yeah, while we were doing that, a group of you could order toasties off these Christians, and you'd ask them a question. Once you told them a question, they'd give you a toastie and then tell you the answer to the question. So I didn't do that because I didn't know about it, and I didn't actually know anyone. All my girlfriend's friends, so like, you know. Anyway, so like some of the people did it. And I'm not going to lie, these guys were dickheads, utter dickheads. Like, I had no respect for them. And not Christians, the people who wanted the things, because they just literally took piss out of them the whole time, and I really didn't appreciate it. Like, you know, they were drunk, but at the end of the day, you're still belittling and taking the piss out of someone's religion right to their face. And like at the time, one of the guys was doing it, I was literally going to smack him in the face. He was just a disrespectful cunt. And like, if any of you guys are actually if you're disrespectful to religion, there's no point. There's no point in being disrespectful to the face. If you've got a problem with it, say it in a normal manner. Don't be rude about it. And he was just rude, and that really pissed me off because he was just belittling it. And those guys, you know, they came down trying to explain themselves. So me and this other guy who was really sound started to talk to him, and they were really nice guys. One thing he asked, and the same thing I asked, and then someone's actually asked me about this as well. So Crunchy Cameron asked me about the WBC. I think it was Westboro Church, something like that, and they're really homophobic, like really anti-gay, and believe it's against religion and against God, and it just destroys the world that people are gay. And you know, I thought this is a perfect opportunity to actually ask. They were Methodists, I believe, to ask Christians what they thought of homosexuality and did they agree with it or not. And they said nothing in the Bible says homosexuality is wrong, and it's very true. I think people basically just take the idea that, you know, God made Eve, so because God made Eve, you weren't allowed to have sex with men, basically, because if he wanted people to make love with men, he would have put Steve. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. That sort of prerogative or philosophy. And you know, he said that in a very good way, and he said, you know, the Bible doesn't actually disagree against homosexuality. I think it's more of preference, and more people obviously are either scared or disagree with it morally, not religiously, and can use religion as a way to justify it. So I think these WBC people do that, and I think they're just petty people who, you know, are going to hell. They think they're not going to hell, but they're going to hell for what they're doing. What the Christian said to me was, you know, a good homosexual, as long as he was good in his life, would not go to hell. He would go to heaven, but a bad straight person would go to hell. So pretty simple, and I completely respect him and thought that was a brilliant, you know, if only more people were like that. I mean, I don't know if he was just saying that because we asked him that question, and you know, he wasn't going to say no, it's wrong. So because he didn't know if any of us were gay or not, and one of the people were, and he's completely sound like an absolute legend. But anyway, so yeah, I just thought, I mean, I've briefly touched upon it, but in terms of that WBC or whatever their names are,
they're just a bunch of homophobic twatbags who only use religion as a way to justify their homophobic ways. Basically, they're not. It's not in the Bible. It doesn't say homophobia is wrong. I don't think it doesn't say homosexuality is wrong. I don't think it says anywhere that it is. Or from what they said. Admittedly, I was drunk, so it's not the best information. But I know they said it. I know they did. I wasn't that drunk. But yeah, I just thought that was really good, and I really appreciated what they said. And it was a completely sound thing and very. I don't know. Of course, you can't take what they said fully seriously because they could just be saying that to get me into their church. But I don't think they'd lie to me about it. So yeah, but I think it was very interesting, very eye-opening for me, and I'd made respect. I shouldn't have died right there. But yeah, the match is over. I went 30-3, so I was pretty damn impressed about. Look, free bar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you later.